So I already did my Godzilla review, and that one I had to kind of tiptoe around all the spoilers because I knew I was going to get to this, my spoiler review. So if you have not seen the movie yet, watch my spoiler-free reviews because I'm about to spoil everything. When I first reviewed this movie, I feel now, because I've seen it 4 times at this point, I feel like I've underrated it a little bit. Not too much, but I gave it a B, and I feel like in that review I should have gave it a B+, because right now, B+ for Godzilla, okay? Because it's still, I got the problem, Godzilla's not in much of this movie, around 15 minutes or so, and it's not like put very well together where it's like, oh yeah, he was only in 15 minutes but you didn't notice. It's like, yeah, he shows up and then gone, shows up, gone, shows up, gone. It's kind of how it felt still, that's still how I feel, but I do really, really appreciate the stuff that he does in this movie that is super freaking awesome. Like the last fight, oh my god, I had the biggest, stupidest grin on my face when that happens. You just see his tail starts lighting up blue on the spikes on his back. He just keeps lighting up blue, and it's building up, and then I knew it was coming. I was like, oh man, yes. And then he breathes fire, and that was just awesome. And the second time he does it, where he rips the Muto's head open, I thought he was gonna King Kong him, but he just rips it open, breathes fire down his throat, basically. If I remember it right, he breathes fire down his throat and that kind of severs his head from the rest of his body by cooking its neck. That whole thing was awesome. That's the biggest cheer moment, but also the direction. Gareth Edwards, I didn't give him enough props in the original review. I actually, that's the thing that I really feel bad about, is that I didn't give him more credit in the original review and emphasize just how well his directing is in this movie. He directs it so well. The epic reveals of these monsters are epic. And I don't like to say epic a lot. I say awesome way too much, but epic is really a way to describe it, where it's building up and it's building up, and then you get the reveal, and it's, you just get goosebumps. Like the Muto reveal, it's in its little cocoon thing, and it's got that heartbeat going like ba-boom, 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 stops and sends a little EMP strike, and it's busting out. You see it pull the little things down, and then it eventually climbs out, and you're just like, oh my god. Wait, that's not Godzilla. But you don't care because it's still really cool. And when Godzilla first shows up in Hawaii, like there's the whole flooding, and they fire the flares off and you just see his legs and it starts panning up and you see all of Godzilla. Oh, that's such a good reveal. That is the most epic reveal. Later in the movie, when it's the final fight, Godzilla just kind of emerges through the smoke about to fight. It's like every time Godzilla shows up, it's super awesome and epic. Every little reveal of the monsters is awesome, and it's directed so well. This whole movie, and that's why I feel bad about not mentioning my original review, because the first time I watched this, I sat there, and within 20 minutes I was like, I don't know if I've just never noticed this in a movie before, but this is really well directed. Like, I was paying attention to every little direction thing, how he was moving the camera and pulling focus in and out on stuff, and especially with the monster reveals, but I was like, yeah, this is really well directed. Man, this guy's really good. And that's why I feel bad I never mentioned in the original review. So, okay, Gareth Edwards, here's your credit. I'm giving it to you now. Sorry about that. And also the music, the score in this. Oh, the score is so good. First time around, it had a few stand-up moments, but second time around, it was just like everything was just super well done. This score with the monsters specifically, like, it gets really dark and creepy and slow, and then it can be super epic. The music's just fantastic. I love it. Bryan Cranston dying in the movie, I did not see that coming, and I felt really bad about it. I was like, oh no, Heisenberg. I thought he was the main character. The trailer made it look like that, where it's his voiceover going like, you're lying. This isn't a typhoon or a natural disaster. You're hiding something. I thought he was going to be the main guy, and I wish he was, because he was more interesting than Aaron Taylor Johnson. Better actor too. But he dies, and you go on with Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's fine, I guess. But yeah, the trailer. I kind of still want the movie the trailer gave me, where it was Godzilla as this terrifying monster, and not Godzilla versus Mothra or something, which is more like what we got. It's still an awesome movie, but I kind of want what the trailer gave me. And that shot when Aaron Taylor Johnson jumps out of the plane, he's slowly falling down, and he sees Godzilla, and you get how big he is, because he's basically falling down, his head, the monster he's fighting, and he just keeps going. It's like, oh god damn, he's huge and he's scary. This movie is so awesome. Yeah, this is more than anything, talking about the cool stuff, I had to give credit to Gareth Edwards for directing it so well, and the score was really good. I like also the way that Godzilla's kind of like nature's way of controlling things. Like, yeah, these Mutos are bad, so Godzilla will take care of it. Nature finds a way. It's almost like Jurassic Park. You see, life finds a way. Yeah, that's my bad Jeff Goldblum impression. Anyway, And at the beginning, when they were doing the whole nuclear thing and you find out they bombed Godzilla, I thought they were going with, if I'm right, the old thing with Godzilla was like the nuclear testing created Godzilla, and I thought that might be it. But when you find out, no, that was actually us trying to kill him, I thought that was really cool too. They've announced there's a Godzilla 2. I'm excited. Is he going to fight King Kong or someone? At this point, I feel like this Godzilla, they can give us any kind of King Kong. I feel like this Godzilla would kill King Kong. So that'd be interesting to see if they do Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, King Kong Mothra, or whatever. It'll all be cool. But if he's a villain, I almost prefer that. Yeah, he left San Francisco by dealing with things, and then he comes across New York and just destroys everything and becomes a villain. That'd be a cool twist. In that first fight, like Godzilla's in Hawaii, shows up, he's gonna fight him, then it just cuts away after he does the roar, and then on TV, quick recap. Here's 5 seconds of what the fighting might have looked like if you saw it, and that was it. That's a little annoying, but aside from that, no real problems with the movie. So yeah, Godzilla, I kicked the grade up a little, B+. Those are the very basic, quick spoiler time. So comment below, tell me what you thought of the movie, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.